Oh my gosh, hey, I have not filmed for YouTube for such a long time, so I literally forgot I was even going to do this. But I wanted to. We are going up to Scotland because I am getting to try out wheelchair curling in celebrations of the Paralympics with the National Lottery. So I am so exciting. I'm doing a campaign for them on Instagram. But this is like the coolest thing ever. So I also wanted to vlog it and hopefully just like get better at vlogging. We're trying, okay? So I'm holding myself to this. We will see how much footage actually I take. Some of it might be vertical because obviously I'm shooting for Instagram, but I will try to get as much as like behind the scenes as possible. But we are just set up. I've got my bags, let me show you. The pink one, okay, it's got a jumper in, but it is mostly hair and makeup. Then all my clothes, and I need my pillow and my fan. And hey, who is a girl without her toilet wipes? One of the women like leading the campaign, she was like, it gets very, very cold. Obviously it's Scotland and we'll be on the ice. So she was like, bring loads of layers. So that's why I have so much stuff. I mean, who am I justifying? I just have so much stuff. And we're in the car, so we can bring it anyway. That's what's happening at the moment. We're planning to leave in about 10 minutes. My mum's coming to like house sit and look after the cat, but we're just getting the flat ready, and then I've made some packed lunches, and then yeah, heading off on the road. Let's go. This is why I haven't vlogged previously, is because I lose focus on what I actually should be doing. Oh, you can't even see that, it's just started chucking it down. Oh my god. This changes things. I am bringing my coat, but I didn't put it on because I was just dropping my stuff off. I don't want to have to go out in the rain. Maybe they'll come take things off me. Let's see. Babe! Can't hear me. Can't hear me. I actually will have to stop vlogging to maneuver this. Did it! Woo! It is chucking it down. You're wet.
I'm soggy.
But we got I nearly said a boot full of car.
We have got a boot full.
Well, even a car full of boot doesn't make sense.
We got boatloads of.
We got the back ready with the wheelchair, with the power attachment, with all the bags. It's chucking it down. Let's start our Scotland journey. Woo! So I'm going to do the first drive, and then when I get bored, I'll take over. No, I'll
take over passenger.
I'll transfer to so if there's no footage with me driving,
it's because I'm bad.
It's because I didn't take any footage. Okay, let's go, businesses. Woo!
Let's go.
Done the official exchange, and Ruby gets to be passenger now. Taking off my glasses, taking off my shoes, got a pillow. We're currently driving past Manchester Airport, so we're seeing a lot of planes, which is very exciting. Listening to the Off Menu podcast, you can hear Ed Gamble in the background.
He's in the car with us.
He's in the car. Imagine if Ed Gamble was in the car. We've got 3 hours 14 minutes left, which sounds like a long time, but it's not, considering we've been on the road since 10. I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sun's come out?
Yeah.
Feeling a lot lighter? Onwards and upwards, folks. Defying gravity, defying gravity, defying gravity, defying gravity. Don't you remember? Stirling is me. We've arrived. Oh, I'm so pleased. It was a good journey, but I'm just very happy to be in the hotel. My favourite thing about accessible rooms is how big the beds are. Literally, it makes me so excited. Some other things I love about the wheelchair accessible rooms is obviously like the lowered mirrors, so I can see myself. Hello! And then the lowered coat hangers. It's just like really, really simple things. Also, look at the lowered, what are they called? Peepholes. Wee! Look how nice and
Sliding
big
door for
that
one.
is. So we've got a lowered bath and shower in there. I'm gonna settle in, text everyone, have a shower, get cozy, and probably say goodbye for the night until we see you tomorrow morning. Bye! Guys, it's so early. It's so early. I don't think. Okay, everyone is going to be like, Ruby, it's not that early. To me, this is early, okay? I don't wake up this early. I wake up at 10 o'clock. This is very early. So we're just leaving now. I don't know how much of this is going to be vertical. I'll try get Em to do like a combination of vertical and portrait. Obviously, we need to prioritise portrait because that's why we're there. But I'll see what happens, okay? Let's go. Yeah. It's 6:20. We had to kick out. Hello YouTube, I'm on the ice. I didn't film any of it. No, I did, that's a lie. There's loads of vertical footage, but I will insert all the vertical footage. We're about to play a mini game of curling. We'll see what happens. Whoa, jump through time. Basically, we finished up at the sports centre, came back here, and I fell asleep because obviously it was such an early morning this morning. And I know you're going to be like, oh, it wasn't early. It's part of my disability, guys. I need a lot of sleep because of my energy levels and my fatigue. And now we're going to go out and explore Stirling, grab a bit of lunch. But what you can't see is I've currently got 3 pairs of socks on. I've obviously got my jumper, my extra hood, my big coat on, got my gloves, because apparently it's 4 degrees outside, feels like -4 degrees. I'm fully layered up. We'll see how much footage I'm able to take, purely from a practical point of view, in how much I can get my hands in and out of my mittens to film. Let's go. Obstacle number 1 complete. The lift on the bridge is working. Now, you might be like, Ruby, is that an obstacle? Do you know how many bridges have lifts that just are never working? And if that lift would have been closed, it would have added 10, probably 15 minutes added onto a journey. That's some foot privilege, you know? Let's hope that the lift on the other end is working. That's the next step. Is the other lift open? It's moving. Yay! We're in. How's that? It smells like cigarette smoke.
Yeah. The last one smelled like freshly disinfected. This one, cigarette smoke.
Hey, I'm in it, I don't care. Okay, we've just had lunch because was the hungriest human alive. But we've done it, we've fed them, they are happy again.
Excited.
Yes. And now we're just gonna go and like have a wander around Stirling. I keep saying Stirling. Something Em has noticed is there is a lot more stairs here than there are in Plymouth. Now, I always say, obviously because Plymouth is...
Oh.
Hello!
It's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock.
All is well.
Because Plymouth is a naval town, it's got a lot of veterans, so it has got a lot more of like a disabled community, and Plymouth is so much more used to having disabled people just like on the streets around them, and so there is just like a lot more curiosity here, which is interesting. Like it doesn't bother me. Genuinely, what bothers me more is being ignored. The stairs actually don't bother me because at least I exist. Does that make sense? But yeah, we're just gonna have a wander around. So far, it's absolutely beautiful. Love it. Different tea. Oh my God. Different tea. Wow. They are literally playing the Bridgerton. It is like Tiger and Bridgerton. I'm having a wonderful time. Okay, turn the camera off. We're getting tea. We've done some shopping.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. We'll show you what we got when we get back to the hotel. But we want to go back now. We really like this mall. This is a really good mall. It is just a mall. But it's got like so much of what you could ever want. We went into Lush and had a really nice conversation with the workers. Shock horror, they were lovely. Who'd have thought? So that was nice. Yeah, we've had a little mooch. We're gonna go back to the hotel. Back in bed. Okay, let's do a little haul. So this was the shop that Em took me to and that I loved. Sostrine
Greens.
Greens. Sostrine Greens. Sostrine Greens.
Anyone who's been to that shop before, you know that it is the most ruby shop.
It was my dream place. Molly was like, oh yeah, her friend took her there in Manchester and she was like, it was my dream. I did pop into Primark as well and I got a few bits, so I'm going to show you the Primark bits. So I got some fluffy socks with some cherries and strawberries on because cute, and also fluffy socks in this climate are always welcome. Got a little sweet treat cookie sandwich that looks great, and then I got some like pale green and pale purple candles from Primark. The cookie sandwich was not from Primark, thanks for the clarification. I don't know if the colour is picking up because obviously we've got like quite a few different lighting situations going on, but they're like sage green and lavender purple. So I got some teas. I can't remember what they were called, but these were like loose teas. I'll insert a photo. These were loose teas and you just popped them into a little bag. Miss Georgia took home my tea strainer because she was like, you don't drink tea, you don't need this. So I bought myself a tea strainer for the loose leaf teas. And then they have these really gorgeous candles. I got myself a 29 because it is my birthday in a couple of months and I will be 29, who would have guessed? So I got some of those. Then on to M's goodies. They did a lino cutting course recently, so they had some lino cutting bits, so they got some paints, so black, blue and green, and then some lino cutting tools, and then like the lino itself. Our consensus, Stirling was beautiful. It was so nice, and like there was like lots of old buildings. The mall was really good as well. It was all in one place and we loved that. There is mountains surrounding us, so it is just like a beautiful place to be, but it is just so cold, so we only went out for a little bit. Now we're very happy to be back in the warm hotel. We're going to watch some of the Winter Olympics, and then there is a Nando's literally like over the road from the hotel, so we're just going to go there for dinner, have a early night, and then we're off to Manchester tomorrow to go see a couple of friends of ours. So yeah, if I don't update you or see you again today, it's because we are just snoozing. I will try, but yeah, that's what we've been up to. Honk shoe. Bye. Morning. It is Saturday and I'm currently just packing up while Em's in the shower. I always dump everything everywhere, so I always have such a big, this is not flattering lighting, oh my gosh, I always have such a big clear up to do. But hey, we're getting there. We're hoping to be on the road at 10 and it is 9:46. So we'll see what happens. But yes. We're on the road to Manchester. Ruby's back again. I drove for about 2 hours 15 and now it's Em's turn. We are about an hour and a half away and we're gonna arrive just after 3. I'm going to see my friends who are in Manchester, which is about halfway roughly. It's a little bit of a diversion, but we're spending the night so it doesn't matter. And worth it to get to see them. So Em's driving. They've got to navigate the Manchester road. Ha ha. Lol. But that's what we're saying. Eee. Manchester. Okay, we have arrived.
I did, thank you, yes.
At Lucy's house.
Thank you.
Woo. We've
It's
had
been a while
pizza. Let's interview Lucy. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you miss Plymouth?
Good 8.5.
Oh.
Let's interview Ruby.
Okay.
So Ruby, how much do you like Manchester?
I don't think this is Manchester.
This is Greater Manchester.
Is it? Is Manchester? I think you don't need to hold it that close. It can
Oh,
go about
sorry.
that. Is Manchester a county or a city or both?
Both.
Like Bristol.
So Greater Manchester is the county, but Manchester
right.
is the city. I'm just going to pick up the dog.
Hold on, let me.
Yes, I kind of wish I saw it just to see what it was like.
It's a both.
We saw the stunning views driving down. Where you like look all over Manchester.
It's to embrace the silliness of
That's what the dog just did.
Oh, snoozing in the corner.
Oh my god.
Wait. Yeah. Just been to church. Gonna go out for lunch. I'm not filming much. We've got a young person with us. So that's why you've not seen much footage. And you only had some footage of when she went to bed. Because don't want to put children on my content.
Hi, my name's Matthew, and there's a gorgeous three-legged Dalmatian in the pub, and I just adore it. Up until recently, I was very much a cat person, but now I'm still a cat person.
I was like, you better be.
But I just love dogs. I can see why they say man's best friend, because they're just hugs from a dog and little scratches, belly scratches. We've just been to the pub, had a lovely pub lunch. Sorry,
We're still in it.
we are still in the pub.
You don't have to hold it that close. You don't need to hold it that close. It can
Oh,
go back.
sorry.
We've had a lovely pub lunch.
You didn't see any of it because, again, I'm not putting children on my contents.
Yeah.
We're
Yes,
trying to be
really,
respectful.
really good menu. Fantastic vegan options, would highly recommend. Yeah, really tasty food, good portion sizes, a wonderful company.
Now we have the big journey back. The time is currently going up on traffic. It's saying currently 5 hours 15. I think it's going to take 6 to 7 hours.
I'm calling 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
We'll time it. And we'll see.
Sunday afternoon.
We'll be back for dinner. That's fine. Flip. Okay, bye.
home. I am losing my ability to be a cat in car.
Huh?
Now
A cat?
I'm ready to be home now. I've got a headache. I need to pee.
We're like 20
I'm
minutes
hungry.
away.
I want to see my cat. The home stretch.
I forgot to do an outro, so I'm doing it now. Yeah, basically we had a really good time in Scotland. The journey was a lot better than we thought it was going to be. Obviously we knew it was going to be a long one, but as you saw, we split it and it was a really smooth journey up. Obviously around Birmingham is always trafficy. But other than that, it was all really good. It was so much fun to try the wheelchair curling and to get to see our friends up in Manchester as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully I will get some more vlogs to you soon. Please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video to let me know that you like this kind of content, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!